A kitchen is one of those places where if you don't stay on top of it, it can become a disaster zone really quickly. So to prove this, I just didn't clean my kitchen for 24 hours. This is actually what happens when we don't clean as we go, and it can feel overwhelming and look gross. I mean, how am I supposed to cook anything in here? It's not gonna happen. The good news is that in my book, I put express cleans at the beginning of each chapter, and each chapter is laid out room by room. So I have an express clean for the kitchen, which takes 14 minutes, not 15, 14. The good thing about this is that it doesn't mean we have to spend hours upon hours scrubbing, but it's gonna get this mess looking great in very little time. So let me show you exactly how to do it. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel and give this video a thumbs up if your kitchen is the place in your home that goes from 0 to disgusting in minutes. First up, unload your dishwasher or hand wash dishes. You have to deal with your dishes first. If you leave them lying around, it will be practically impossible to clean your kitchen. I actually find dishes, pots, and pans take the most time in the kitchen, and once all of that is done, all that heavy lifting, you can move on, as far as I'm concerned, to the easier stuff. I really like using baking soda for added abrasion for any challenging pots or pans, although I wouldn't use it for cast iron. Next up, I'm decluttering and pre-treating my counters. Now to do this, I'm starting at one end of the kitchen. I'm working my way around, putting anything away that doesn't quite belong where it is, and that will free up the space so that I can actually pre-treat the counters. I'm using my all-purpose spray here, but feel free to use whatever you like, as long as it's safe for your surfaces. I'm dumping some baking soda into the sink because that really helps it shine up beautifully. Now I'm going to spot clean all the surfaces in my kitchen that really need that extra attention, just with some all-purpose cleaner and a microfiber cloth or two. Just use your eyes and find what needs attention. All right, the product has had a lot of time to just sit and do its thing, so I'm using the S pattern, working my way around the kitchen to wipe everything down and make it nice and shiny. Again, not going for perfection here, it just needs to look nice and clean. Now is my favorite part, I suppose, of cleaning the kitchen, shining up that sink, and the baking soda works wonders. Just use a nice abrasive sponge and then polish it up with a microfiber cloth, and voila! I always replace my hand towels after I've done a cleaning, and then I check the garbage, whether it's compost or actual kitchen garbage. To finish everything up, I'll clean the floors. I'm using a stick back here just to get rid of any crumbs or any other business that fell on the floor. If you feel fancy, you can mop, but today I'm not feeling fancy. So you can see a 14-minute investment, pretty worthwhile. I didn't do everything in the kitchen, I just did the things that really counted, so that when I walk in and I look at it, it looks clean. But I wasn't doing like a heavy-duty scrub down. That's why I really love those express cleans. So if you have the book, you can follow along. If you're interested in the book, you can click the link down below. And if you don't have it, you can just watch this video and figure out the express clean routine for yourself. And that brings me to this week's comment question. You see, when I'm in the kitchen, I do my best to keep it clean day in, day out, but I do have some bad habits, like I will leave things to soak for a little too long. However, Chad has some real bad habits in the kitchen, so I think the messy person in the kitchen award definitely goes to him. A couple of examples: he'll make a bagel on the counter and leave all the poppy seeds and sesame seeds all over the counter and the greasy butter knife. And he'll also leave stuff piled up in the sink in the little drain catcher. Whoa. So I'd love to know in the comments down below, who is the messiest kitchen person in your house and what is their dirty little habit? If you want to follow along our journeys aside from YouTube, you can find us on Instagram. I'm at Melissa Maker, Chad is at @TheChadReynolds, and the two of us are at Clean My Space. Here are a couple of other videos I think you're going to love. If you want to learn more about the book, you can click right over here. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.